Right, here's a good earth mortar video for if you have an old house or if you're a surveyor or an architect. If you're an architect, you're going to be designing something which is going to be, if you're going to be designing an extension and it's going to be basically built onto an old property, you need to know that you're building on to what you're building onto. If you're a surveyor and you're going around looking for damp and you actually find a little bit in an old property, maybe you need to know why. And if you're considering buying an older property, if you're a potential purchaser, you need to know this. Right, see that? Looks terrible, doesn't it? Oh my lord, it's all coming out. What is it? I tell you what, right, if you're buying an old house, that's what you're going to get. Right, that's just a fact. Because all of the houses which were built around about the 1800s, 1700s I should say, are made with that. Just get you to some light so you can have a look. Right. It's the same the country over, right across the UK. It doesn't make any difference, right? What this is, it's an earth mortar, and it's just sand and lime. Sorry, it's just soil and lime. They're all built with it. There's your lime, there. All these little white flecks. Right, that's quicklime, and it's quicklime which is partially slaked. It's good as slaked. Nothing's going to happen. It's, when you expose it to moisture, it doesn't slake anymore. You find it in earth plasters. You find it in all the bedding mortars which were used in construction back in the 1700s and prior to that. In fact, it's not just the UK. It's the world. It's the world over. This is the way it was. So it's nothing to worry about. This is what you want to find, because it means that your property will move. It will flex because it will have insubstantial foundations or none at all. Right, which is fine. They've been standing for the last sort of couple of hundred years, so, and they're going to continue doing it as long as you don't intervene with modern products. And this is where it all starts to go wrong. Right, and it's modern products like plaster and paint and cement and concrete and everything. You don't need to start underpinning or shoring up or sealing or anything like that. Just enjoy it for what it is, right? But if you're going to work on these kind of houses, or if you're going to employ anybody, including architects and surveyors. Right, I'm sick of the sheer number of plonker architects who call themselves heritage architects. We specialise in listed buildings. No, you don't. It's just to try and screw some extra money out of you. Anyway, I could rant all day about this, but all you need to be concerned about is the fact that these old properties. This one's in Danby in North Yorkshire. It's part of a row of terraced cottages. Everything in Danby and in Kirby Moorside and in Low Mill and in church houses and all across the North Yorkshire moors, right? And the Yorkshire Dales. They're all built with lime, right? So anyway, don't be frightened of it. It's perfectly good when your mortar crumbles, but don't put cement over it, because it's porous and it's flexible. Cement isn't, right? So the moment you start putting something across this kind of substrate, which is neither porous nor flexible, it'll crack. It'll hold moisture. So if you get any moisture coming, it won't, and it also won't absorb condensation. Okay, so all I'm saying really is just stick to traditional ingredients like lime, sand, earth, you know. And when it comes to your paint across your lime mortar, you don't really need anything else except a decent lime wash. You know, pigment it to the colour of your choice. Beautiful, better than Farrow and Ball. But anyway, rant over.